What you must do to become unstoppable. Imagine a river. Place a rock in its path and it flows around it. Build a wall before it, and it gathers strength until it breaks through. The river does not ask for permission. It does not seek approval. It simply keeps moving. The question is, what makes some people like that? Why do some individuals continue advancing despite rejection, failure, criticism, and hardship, while others surrender at the first obstacle? The answer lies in one word: unstoppable. Not invincible, not lucky, not gifted, unstoppable. Today, we will explore what you must do to become unstoppable and the natural and spiritual laws that govern this reality. Because becoming unstoppable is not a talent, it is a decision and then a discipline. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. One of the greatest lies ever told is that success requires perfect timing. Many people are waiting for money, waiting for support, waiting for confidence, waiting for the right opportunity. But history shows us something different. The greatest achievements were often born in imperfect conditions. The seed does not wait for perfect weather. It begins growing the moment it is planted. This reflects one of nature's most powerful principles. Growth responds to action, not comfort. Confidence is not what comes before action. Confidence is what action produces. The spiritual law behind this is simple. Faith without movement remains potential. Every major breakthrough begins when someone moves before they feel ready. Develop an obsession with your purpose. Most people have wishes. Few have missions. A wish disappears when resistance appears. A mission grows stronger. When you study history, the world's greatest achievers were driven by something larger than convenience. Their purpose became stronger than their pain. Psychologists call this intrinsic motivation. Spiritually, it is alignment. When your actions align with a meaningful purpose, your energy multiplies. The person who knows why they are moving can endure almost any obstacle. Purpose transforms effort into fuel. Without purpose, discipline feels like punishment. With purpose, discipline becomes devotion. Master your mind before you try to master the world. The greatest battlefield is not outside you. It is within you. Fear, doubt, procrastination, excuses, negative self-talk. These invisible enemies destroy more dreams than external obstacles ever could. Ancient philosophers understood this. The Stoics taught that while we cannot control events, we can control our responses. Modern psychology agrees. Research consistently shows that perception often determines performance. The spiritual law involved here is profound. Where attention goes, energy flows. Whatever dominates your thoughts gradually shapes your reality. A fearful mind sees barriers. A focused mind sees possibilities. If you cannot command your thoughts, circumstances will command them for you. Build relentless discipline. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is dependable. The most successful people do not feel inspired every day. They simply continue. Nature reveals this law everywhere. The sun rises daily. The seasons follow their cycles. The ocean obeys its tides. Consistency is woven into creation itself. The unstoppable person understands that greatness is not built in dramatic moments. It is built in ordinary days repeated consistently. The spiritual law here is the law of sowing and reaping. You harvest what you repeatedly plant, not occasionally, not emotionally, repeatedly. Your future is hidden inside your daily habits. Learn to use pain as power. Most people spend their lives trying to avoid discomfort, but every significant transformation requires it. The muscle grows through resistance. The diamond forms under pressure. The butterfly emerges through struggle. Pain is often misunderstood. Pain is not always punishment. Sometimes pain is preparation. Every setback contains information. Every failure contains instruction. Every disappointment contains direction. The unstoppable individual stops asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and starts asking, "What is this teaching me?" That single shift changes everything. Guard your environment. Your environment is shaping you whether you realize it or not. The conversations you hear, the content you consume, the people around you, the ideas you repeatedly entertain. Human beings absorb influence like a sponge absorbs water. If negativity surrounds you, your mind gradually adopts it. If excellence surrounds you, your standards rise. One of the oldest spiritual principles says that bad company corrupts good character. Modern psychology calls this social conditioning. The truth remains the same. You eventually become like what you consistently expose yourself to. If you want an unstoppable life, create an unstoppable environment. Develop spiritual strength. Many people are mentally exhausted because they are spiritually disconnected. There is a difference between activity and power. A machine can be active. Only a living spirit can possess purpose. Throughout history, the greatest reformers, leaders, and visionaries often possessed a deep spiritual conviction. They believed they were connected to something greater than themselves. That belief gave them unusual courage. Spiritual strength produces resilience. It allows a person to stand when circumstances suggest surrender, prayer, meditation, reflection, gratitude, silence. These practices strengthen the inner life from which all lasting success emerges. An unstoppable person is powerful externally because they are anchored internally. Refuse to be defined by your past. One of the most destructive habits is carrying yesterday into tomorrow. Past mistakes, past failures, past disappointments, past regrets. Many people imprison themselves with memories. Yet nature never does this. Every sunrise begins anew. Every season starts fresh. Every day offers another opportunity. The unstoppable person understands that the past is a teacher, not a prison. You learn from it. You respect it, but you do not live inside it. Your future is not determined by where you have been. It is determined by what you choose next. Become impossible to discourage. There will always be critics. There will always be doubters. There will always be people who cannot see what you see. Do not allow their limitations to become yours. History is filled with people who succeeded after being mocked, rejected, or ignored. What separated them from others was not superior intelligence. It was superior persistence. The unstoppable individual does not need universal approval. They need unwavering commitment. When criticism becomes fuel rather than poison, your progress becomes inevitable. Conclusion. So, what must you do to become unstoppable? Move before you feel ready. Find a purpose bigger than your comfort. Master your mind. Build discipline. Use pain as preparation. Protect your environment. Strengthen your spirit. Release the past. Refuse discouragement. Remember this: an unstoppable person is not someone who never falls. An unstoppable person is someone who refuses to stay down. The mountain does not move because the wind is strong. The mountain stands because its foundation is deeper than the storm. Build that foundation. Strengthen that spirit. Develop that discipline. And there will come a day when obstacles no longer stop you. They simply reveal how unstoppable you have become. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to MindofAfsok, share this video, and remember, your destiny is not waiting for permission. It is waiting for your decision.